What's going on, YouTube? This is Silver Jeans here for a video, and in fact, this is my first video on YouTube, so I'm excited to be here tonight to be able to talk a little bit about silver with you, and I'm excited to launch this channel. And you know, the purpose of this video here is I'm going to just kind of talk about how I got into stacking silver, some of the goals that I personally have, pose a couple questions about what's going on with you guys out there, and start some conversation. There is a 2010 Silver Eagle. Man, these Silver Eagles are beautiful, beautiful coins, aren't they? So I know you've seen them before, but boy, it never gets old looking at them. And so, there's the sound of wealth right there, folks. Real wealth. I think there's about 11 ounces of Eagles right there. And I've got a couple of Morgans here on hand. This is 3/19/21 Morgans. And gotta love the Morgans, man. Those things are nice coins. So, real excited about that. So, about me, Silver Jeans. I started stacking in May. And so I haven't been stacking all that long. And how I got into it is actually a pretty weird kind of story. Didn't know anything really about silver. And so I was watching this show Gold Rush. I don't know how many of you have ever seen that show Gold Rush with Parker Schnabel and all those guys pulling gold out of the ground. Well, I started watching that, really got into it, and kind of got a little bit of a bug or an itch to maybe get into some gold, buy some gold. And so what happened is I went and started researching purchasing gold. You know, went and did some research online, checked out all of the websites and stuff, Googled some stuff, and came to find out that gold is a little bit out of my price range for stacking. Imagine that, right? So it's out of most of our price ranges, I would venture to say. So while I was doing that, all of a sudden, hey, look at silver. Never considered silver. Silver's prices at the time in May were about 17.5, I believe, maybe a little bit more. I can't remember. I thought, you know what, I'm going to purchase some silver. So I bought a couple rounds, I believe. And actually, my first purchase was one of those 10 spot deals, or one of those 10 ounces at spot deals. And it was from JM Bullion. And I did it via paper check, and I got 10 ounces of the Buffalo rounds. And man, I got those, and as soon as I got those, unboxed them, got them out of the tubes, that was it. Held them in my hand, played with them. You know the rest of the story. It was a full-on addiction time, right? So I got those 10 ounces there, and I haven't really slowed down a whole lot since. That was in the middle of May, I believe, and I think I'm up to 74, 75 ounces of silver, somewhere around there. And here as we sit at the end of August, and I am looking for my goal by the end of 2018. Of course, I want to hit that 100 ounce mark. That would be my goal. There's a 2017. And I think from there on out, my goal is going to be 100 ounces a year. And I don't really have a long-term goal. Just keep stacking. And just hooked, man. Love the feel of it. Love that it's real wealth in your hand. I'm stacking for long-term. I'm doing it more for kind of a retirement type of thing. Although it could be an investment too, depending on how high silver is going to go. And you read about and you watch all these videos and you say, you see charts and graphs, and you say that silver is going to go up, and I believe that it is going to go up myself. There's nothing that could really stop it from going up, I wouldn't think. And so I'm excited about it. I'm just going to keep on stacking and let the chips fall where they may, per se. But I believe that silver will go up, and we will all come out ahead in the end. And that's what's exciting about it. So that's my story. That's kind of how I started stacking. Took a show like Gold Rush to get me hooked on silver. Imagine that. How about that for a testimony? But man, once I've started, I'm not going to be able to stop. It is awesome, and so I'm excited about it, and excited to get into this community and to hear from you guys too. So how long have you guys been stacking? What are your goals? What do you like to stack? That's the other thing I wanted to get to tonight, is what do you like to stack? My stack right now, like I said, 74, 75 ounces, consists primarily of these American Silver Eagles. It's probably the largest, it is the largest portion of my stack. Next would be Canadian Maples. Right now, I'm into the Maples, and I will get to that why here in a minute. And then also, so I have Eagles, I have Maples, I have some generic rounds, as I stated before. Generic rounds are a great thing to get into. Haven't bought a lot of generic rounds here in the last couple months, and that's simply because we have dipped, and the price of silver has gone down below 15. As we sit right now, I believe the ask price is $14.98, $14.99, somewhere around there. And so since it's dipped, I focused my attention more on getting some Eagles and some Canadian Maples. Right now, I'm really into the Canadian Maples because I'm finding killer deals on them right now. I've been not only through the online sites, but through different other sites and different clubs that I'm a part of. I've been finding some killer prices on some Canadian silver maples, and they're a beautiful coin anyways. You know, yes, they have the milk spotting issue and all of that, and I do have some that do have milk spotting. But I've been getting a lot of 2018s too, and those are supposed to not spot as bad. So we'll see what happens with that. But really dig the maples. Really beautiful coin. And so I'm buying those simply because it's a good deal. I believe you need to take advantage of what the good deal is at the time. And that's where I'm getting a good deal right now. The other thing that I just recently started stacking was constitutional silver. These are my first 3 Morgans right here. And I got to tell you, I didn't really care too much about constitutional silver, let alone Morgans. But I got to tell you, these things, once I got some, I found some at a good deal. And once I got them delivered and held them in my hands, I've got to tell you, I like the feel and the looks of these. So I will definitely be getting more of them. You know how that is. Once you hold it, once you see it, that's it, right? So really into constitutional. I like the Walker halves, Mercury dimes, Peace dollars, Morgans. I'll be getting more of that stuff out as I start making more videos. But so what are you stacking? What season? I like to say we're in seasons when we are talking about silver, because all of us stackers, we are in seasons. We like one thing more than we like another. We get bored with one thing, we like to move on to other stuff sometimes. What kind of deals are you getting? Would love to hear from you. What kind of deals you are getting right now, what you're stacking, what are your goals, what do you have, all of that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's great to be with you. This is Silver Genes, first video. Hopefully I can clean up, you know, the shakiness and get some better equipment later on down the road. But really look forward to hooking up with you guys in the silver community. And want to end my video, want to end all my videos by the obligatory sound of wealth. All right, guys, signing off. Catch you. I should be making a video here within the next day or so, so look forward to seeing you again. Signing off, Silver Jeans. Have a good night.